Hey, it's Mr. Bass, and I've got another unboxing for you. This time it's the Veterans Day bento box from the Hookup Tackle. And this is what they call the Finesse box. I don't know what's in it, except I know there's going to be a lot of finesse baits. And there's nothing that goes together better than Veterans Day, the military, and fishing, right? Absolutely. I am a proud veteran, served in the United States Army, 18th MP Brigade in Frankfurt, Germany, and really enjoyed my time in the service. And I also love fishing tackle. So let's crack open this bento box, which cost $100, and it's supposed to be a $100 value. One thing I gotta say, it is completely full, this box. Chock full of stuff. So that's kind of exciting. You know, the stuff from the Hookup Tackle is usually going to be megabass, it's going to be JDM, it's going to be usually fairly unique stuff that you're not just going to find in any old tackle store. And that kind of makes it fun as well. And let's start with something that you almost won't find anywhere else. This is Dice. The crazy OSP Dice. I don't know if you guys have seen these yet. This is the max salt version, which means it sinks fairly fast. You're going to throw the max salt in deeper water, and then they have a non-salt version that you'll throw in shallower water. That's the Dice. That's all there is to it. It's a soft plastic cube that they've put some skirt material through. Don't know what color this is, but it looks like some sort of a green pumpkin with some sort of peppery flake strands. Pretty cool. So that's the OSP Dice. Hopefully there's not too much ambient noise. There's a dude over here behind me with a chainsaw. That's probably going to interrupt us, but we shall see. Some of these lures bait companies I can't pronounce. They're Japanese, but I can pronounce Bullet, and this looks like 3-inch long, 1/8 ounce, slow sinking Ned type turd bait, TRD bait, stick bait, right? Definitely looks like it. This color is smoke pepper. So they've thrown a lot of terminal tackle in here. I think I'll go over some of that first. This right here is a bait I'm very familiar with. This is the Owner weedless head, ultra head, finesse type, 3/16 ounce shaky head, jig head. And I got turned on to these a long time ago, and they're one of my absolute all-time favorite jig heads for shaky head fishing. They really are awesome. And of course, they're totally weedless. That's a great value right there. All right, this is the Owner Blockhead, also 3/16 of an ounce. And this is just a really nice finesse head for Ned rigging. And it even says Blockhead Midwest Finesse. And the term Midwest Finesse came from Ned Cady and his gang. He's the guy that invented the Ned rig. He's got an entire newsletter that you can subscribe to, and multiple times a week, he gives you updated Midwest Finesse fishing reports of him and his buddy out fishing the Ned rig. Here's the same bait. This is just green pumpkin, same hook, same jig head. So you've got lead color, and you got green pumpkin, both the same size. Okay, this is the TG Slim Sinker. Quick change, and this can be used on a free rig. You could use that for a free rig. You could also use it on a Tokyo rig. 5 grams. There's 2 heads in here. I have no idea how much 5 grams is. It's not a lot. This also, to me, everything's in Japanese on this except the word phase up. It's 7 grams. There's 3 weights in here. They're actually made to look like a little bird or some sort of a little creature. These you could use for drop shotting. You could use them, like I said, as a free rig. A lot of different uses for this. All right, that does it for terminal tackle, I believe. Okay, this says Tiemco Trout on it, the Lax 605. And you can see it's just a very tiny little crankbait. Okay, it's 60 millimeters long. It weighs 5.8 grams. And it says it's sinking. Can't tell you the color because it's in Japanese. All right, this is kind of cool. The Head Swimmer Libero by Raid from Japan. This color is called Iceback. There is a little underspin on it, and it's also got a weed guard. There's two of them, so one here and another one here, and then two spares. So you've got actual 2 of the jig heads and 4 of the baits. And you can see these baits are small. It says 5 grams. It doesn't say how long they are, but they're not any longer, I'd say, than about 2 inches. The Libero or Libero, I don't know how you say this stuff. All right, Lucky Craft. You got to have a Lucky Craft crankbait. This one is awfully bright. Pink Dragon Gill floating. This is the Fat CBBDS Magic 1.2 floating. 2 1/8 inches, 1/4 ounce. That is a super finesse crankbait. Very bright. The smallies might like that color. Okay, this is a new bait that Yamamoto released this year. I believe they pronounce it Yamamoto Tanuki. But this is 2 1/2 inches. This is smaller than any of the ones I've seen. I've got some of the bigger ones, but I don't have any really small ones. Let's take one of these out and look it over. Heavy dark green pumpkin amber. So it is kind of a laminate. It's darker on the top, and then it's like more of a brown below. I tell you what, there's some dudes out there on Instagram that are just killing it with these Yamamoto Tanukis. If you've got any experience fishing, put in the comments and let me know how you like them. I've not thrown mine yet. This comes in a 10-pack. The OSP Dlive Craw 3-incher. This is a bright chartreuse craw. Don't know what they call it because I can't see. Can't read Japanese again. If it's not finesse enough for you yet, then how about these little bad boys? Tiny little, what would you call those? Little grubs, maybe? They look like they're about 1.5 to 2 inches long. They're pink. There's 12 in the pack. That's all I can tell you about them. The reins for salt water. Next is the, what would you say that is? Noike, made in Japan. This is called the Yabi in dark red. 2 1/2 inches long. We got to take a Yabi out. I got to see, what does a Yabi look like up close. You got these pinchers, a couple of pinchers, and a couple of other things. It's hard because my fingers get in the way to actually even show you what this thing looks like. That's it. The Yabi. These baits just keep coming. Little small stuff. This is called the Baby Gill Fin 2. Look at that. There is 5 of them in a pack. Engine, Tsunami and Company. The Baby Gill Fin 2-inch. Looks like a green pumpkin color. Okay, I can pronounce this, the 3-inch Savage Gear Ned dragon tail slug. LB Greenie. And this is a 5-pack. From Raid Japan, the TwoWay. They have some crazy finesse baits, I'm telling you. This color is dark cinnamon blue flake. Look at these little crazy things. I would take it out of the package, but you know, you saw how hard it is for me to hold these in my fingers, so you probably get a better look just trying to look at them in the package. The TwoWay. The Get Net Juster Shad 3.2 inch. This is just a paddle tail swim bait. Looks like there's 8 of them in here. You can swim them on a ball head. You can put them on a Tokyo rig. Don't know what color this is, but it kind of looks like a very common shad looking color with a little blue flake in there. This is the OSP HP Bug 1.5, meaning it's 1.5 inches. And look at these little buggies. This is an 8-pack. They give you all kinds of rigging options right here. That kind of shows you up close. It's a very natural looking color. Speaking of natural, how about the OSP Myar minnow? Can you believe that? That looks so frigging real. Doesn't it? Wow. 2.5 inches. Two items left. All right, the Evergreen International PC5 custom crankbait. Color is natural green craw. Engineered with a round body to maximize air pocket space for buoyancy. Fixed weight system with a low center of gravity for maximum side-to-side wobble. A long, wider bill to reach maximum distance quickly. There it is. Wow. Is that pretty or what? Great little crankbait. Okay, last thing is a jig. I kind of wish you'd given me more jig because I love jigs so much, but this is the OSP Jig 03 Hunts 9 grams. The OSP Jig 03 is what they call it. Don't know what the color is, but let's open it up. There it is. It has, you know, kind of a dual layer skirt. You've got these short spiky ends, and then you've got the longer ends that go and cover the hook. It is a finesse jig, so it is a small hook. It does have a nice bait keeper on it though. And it has some gold in there and some browns and a little bit of reds. Nice looking jig. Wow, that was fun. That's some great products in a really cool box. I'd really love to see your comments and your thoughts about this box. Please put in the description what you liked the best, which one I should start fishing with right away. Thanks again for watching and supporting the channel. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the videos. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, this is Mr. Bass. Happy fishing!